Caw, everyone, this is Very Large Bird, and we're back to Deadly Premonition. I've actually played this game quite a bit in the past 2 hours or so, because what happened was I did a part 3 already, and went to watch it and realized that it was not recording my voice at all. So, the good news is I'm a lot better at fighting the monsters. I realized that the barrels that were next to the boxes, surprise, they explode when you shoot them, incinerating your enemies. And my dumbass didn't get that at first. I also learned that this next scene is, entertaining, I guess? Maybe? Anyway, hopefully that'll mean faster progress and less aggravation for you guys watching, since I got a bit of practice in. Got some more honor. Found a few little, medals that I didn't before. Probably burned a whole forest down, since not only is my car just kind of, you know, it was on fire when I left it. Also, turns out he's had that car since he started work in the bureau, but, you know, couldn't be bothered to not be on the computer and cell phone at the same time and not total it. Oh, I'm sorry. Cutscene.
Now you were very late.
Emily Wyatt, Greenvale Deputy Sheriff. Hello.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
FBI Special Agent, Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York.
Like the candy?
That's what everyone calls me.
Agent York?
Good, that's good. Are you the sheriff?
No, I'm Deputy Sheriff Emily Wyatt. George, he's the sheriff. He went looking for you, actually.
Oh, that's a nice
Should be
little
back soon.
shot.
I see.
If you don't mind me asking, did you walk all the way here?
My car broke down, that's all.
It's probably incinerated the entire forest by now. I completely trashed it because I was on my cell phone, computer, and smoking at the same time. Now let's pan close to your glowing face.
She's easy on the eyes.
Well,
Definitely worth a trip to the primitive world.
hey, this is me,
By the way,
Zach,
don't
telling you
mention
you're
anything about what happened back
you're
there.
talking out loud.
She'll think you're a psycho.
You're talking out loud. Well,
Don't want that, do we, Zach?
Welcome to Greenvale. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
George Woodman, Greenvale Sheriff. Well, he looks friendly.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York.
Like the
That's what
candy.
everyone calls me.
He doesn't like peppermint patties.
Could you tell me why the FBI is so interested in a small-town homicide?
That's a legitimate question.
Let's just say it's a personal interest in killers of young women. I'm always looking for new sample cases to help me with my profiling.
Both our superiors have cleared this with each other. You can remain in command.
Yeah, they
You don't
arranged a
have
play
problem
date.
with this, do you?
No. No problem. Just want to set things straight. Our small town has its share
He's
of
wearing
problems.
spurs.
I'm the one fixing them one by one and maintaining peace and order.
Gotta
You can
smoke.
have your profiling sample, but I need you to understand that.
Of course. Of course. By the way, George, I had a little accident with my car.
I completely totaled it.
Could you send someone to take care of it?
Also, there are monsters out there.
Oh, and my clothes and luggage are still inside.
All right. Don't worry.
Jeez.
I'll get my assistant Thomas to take
Tell
care of it.
Thomas there are monsters there, and he'd better bring his
Do
persona.
you need anything else?
Thanks. That'll be all.
Are you trying to get Thomas
Well,
killed?
then, I think I'll rest up first at the hotel.
Or go rest.
Then I'll join you on your investigation.
Don't know how to say that. We really don't need your help. Unlike some of your corrupt city police officers, I play it by the book. I hope you'll come to appreciate that, Agent Morgan. And we'll handle the investigation.
I love that
You just
swanky
think of this as a vacation.
background music.
Take it easy. Enjoy the nature here. You don't have to be a tree worshiper to appreciate the wildlife here.
Zach, let's reassess the situation. There are no cavemen here. We're as far forward as the Middle Ages. And we've just met the king.
I love Mauve. Move. Thought it said I love Mom at first, but... Look at that one traffic cone. Is sitting down the bottom right. Hanging out. Still only one bird, and I think the one we just saw in the montage was the same bird we saw in the beginning. Woohoo! Getting paid. Alright, not bad. Sure. Oh boy. I was pissed when I realized that it wasn't recording my voice. Oh!
Previously during the investigation,
Huh.
these puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Zach
Welcome
you.
to Greenvale. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach?
Do we take on, like, the role of
Coffee
Zach?
warned me about
Oh. My coffee warned me about it. I think we figured out why it's called Deadly Premonition.
It's broken. I've been using that one for a long time.
Why don't you get it repaired? This TV is important to you, right?
It's got some memories attached to it, sure. I used to watch movies on this thing with your grandma all the time.
Grandma liked movies?
Let me
Of course
guess.
she did.
Let me guess.
Everyone loves movies, right?
I love movies too. I've never been to a movie theater though.
So, is she the grandchild of, York here and his very obvious love interest, the deputy sheriff? Because she's got, I think, his blue eyes and her blonde hair. That could be just a coincidence, though, but... Seems like this is just... Ooh, sugar donut. Oh, yes. Donut. Seems like this is just corny enough for that to be a thing, but hey, I'm okay with it. Angel Isaac. Creepy child? Creepy child. Do 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 do. This is actually kind of pretty. Do 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 do. Oh.
York! York!
Brr.
Don't breathe. Hold your breath. They can't see you if you hold your breath.
Really?
Hurry. Like this. Cover your mouth.
Well, I guess we've learned a new... Oh, crap. Game mechanic. To be quite honest with you guys, this scene is way longer than it needs to be. I've gone through it before. Rah! Rah! You know, kid, I could just summon my persona and, you know, this guy wouldn't be much of a problem. Had to let the cat out of the room. She's not very good with doors. Okay. Thank you, small, not as creepy as the other ones, child.
Are you?
Is that Zach? No? Can of pickles. Come on, buddy. Wake up. Got a game to play.
Zach, the symbolism in my dreams continues to intensify. A forest of red trees. A carpet with red leaves. A strange doll. And twin angels.
Are they
But
actually
that
angels?
child is what bothers me the most. I swear I've seen him before. I just can't remember where. Well, it'll probably come back to me eventually. For now, we need coffee.
It needs to tell us what's going to happen, apparently.
Let's head to the cafeteria, Zach. I hope they have some real coffee. I really need some coffee. Then we can head to the sheriff's office. There's a proper procedure for everything, right, Zach?
You know what? Screw that. I don't think I need anything from there. Let's just go get this guy his coffee. Wonder if I can end up exploring this whole hotel. That would be nice. Okay, so my room's over there. Front desk. Vending machines. Nice. I love this. I love this scene.
Good
So
morning,
awkward.
Mr. Morgan. Your breakfast is ready for you.
Hello. Polly Oxford, hotel owner.
Thank you, Mrs.
Polly Oxford. Just Polly is fine.
Well then. Thank you, Polly. I'm starving.
Is everything all right, Mr. Morgan?
Yeah.
Yes, it's delicious, Polly.
Also, we're sitting
My
across from.
compliments to the chef.
I'm
other-
hoping my cooking will bring back repeat guests. Honestly, though, it's been a while since anyone has stayed here.
So
I
we're like
couldn't help but notice.
20 feet away from each other.
Aside from you and me, there seems to be no other guests or
I'll
workers
shut up
around.
now.
What's that? The salt's in that white shaker there.
Thank you. I was wondering if there were any other guests or workers here.
Oh, no one else. My husband and I used to run this place, but he's in heaven now.
You've been working here alone since then. Must be hard by yourself.
Oh my, we're all out of pepper. I'm very sorry.
It must be difficult to run a hotel by yourself.
Well, yes, I suppose. I could just live on my pension. But I have to admit, running a hotel is kind of like a hobby of mine.
That's nice. Polly, it might help to hear you better if you could sit a little closer.
Oh my, Mr. Morgan, you're embarrassing me. So early in the day, too. I think I'm a little too old for you.
What?
I still love my departed husband. May God rest his soul. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm fine over here.
Polly, I can hardly hear you from all the way over there.
You're exaggerating. This is fine. It won't do to be all clumped together with such a large table and cafeteria. We have to make use of all this space. Now tell me, that wound on your face, what happened?
Let's just say I had some trouble during the last case I was working on. I'm sure it'll heal. It's just a flesh wound.
Oh my, well, there's no need to be the tough guy here. I want you to be able to relax here. I've prepared a special room for you. A famous rock star once stayed in the same room, you know.
Really? I feel honored.
If you need anything at all, just let me know. I'll help you out in any way I can.
Zach, the lady is offering to help. Do you want to ask her about the town?
Yeah, I sure do.
Say, Polly, what can you tell me about this town?
Well, let me see. You might know this already, but the town is called Greenvale. It rains here quite often, but it's a nice place, surrounded with nature. It was a big and prospering lumber town until not so long ago. We used to have a population of over 6,000 people. Less than a tenth of them left now. This hotel was built back then. We saw plenty of guests in those days.
That's why this place is so big for such a small community.
I have so many fond memories from back then. I suppose the clock on the community center is quite famous too.
The clock?
Oh yes, it's lovely. It rings in the morning and at night to let the whole town know the time. You'll hear it many times during your stay. It's a beautiful sound. And you'll love it too, I think.
I look forward to hearing it then.
Anything else you'd like to know about?
Sure.
Yes, actually, Polly. Could you tell me about the shops around here?
Shops? Well, there aren't many. It is a small town, after all. You can do most of your shopping at the Milk Barn convenience store. The couple who run it are a unique pair. I'm sure you'll get to like them. The A&G Diner is a great place to eat. They might be open even if my kitchen is closed. If you want to go to a bar, there are two. The Galaxy of Terror
Nice.
and the Sweary 65. I don't care much for either of them. Bars are for the younger folk. We also have a gas stand, of course, the art gallery, and even a gunsmith. You should be able to find what you need.
Thank you, Polly.
Well, Mr. Morgan, I'd better start cleaning up. You just take it easy. I'll bring your coffee out in a moment.
Thank you, Polly. I have to warn you, though, I am very particular about my coffee. The very best you have, please.
I understand. I'll be right back with it.
All right, time for a coffee premonition, huh? Tell me, coffee. What do you see in my future?
Did you see that, Zach? Clear as a crisp spring morning.
I don't know about...
K. In the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails.
I feel
Now then.
like...
Let's get going.
Okay. FK. Maybe Zach's telling you to fuck yourself? I don't know. Don't base your investigation just on the coffee, buddy. And there's where I can get more coffee, but I think we're good. I have to admit, I liked that whole scene with Polly. I tried to shut up during it, because I found it amusing. I don't know about you guys. Let's get some snacks for my investigation. You know, chomp on some of these while I'm fighting those monsters that I told nobody else about, but, you know, they might just be wandering around the woods for some reason. Okay, and what do we have? Sparkling. It's like the same thing, right? Or maybe a little less strong, I don't know. Gotta have his coffee. I think we're good. Anything different than this vending machine? I know this is absolutely riveting, but, you know, bear with me. Can always tell which one's my room by the glowy things in front of it. The orbs. The massive bluish fireflies. Okay, that about does it for my rambling in this episode. Yes, I do. I will see you guys in the next one.